Hello, welcome to today's Oracle session. In this session, we are discuss some of the Oracle constructs and how we use it effectively. We are going to discuss step by step, but we will discuss the common problems we encounter in practical. Recently, one of our projects, a senior developer came with a problem. He was trying to insert values receiving from his ASP site into Oracle. The strings he extracts may have junk characters like @, which is normal character of the website. He was trying to filter using string functions in Oracle. Oracle has many string functions, in-string, substring, etc. So we can find the string and eliminate using a substring function. But if it is one character, it should be fine. If there are too many characters, then filtering using SQL will be too much work. How we are going to simplify this one? So he came for help to me and I gave a solution using translate. How translate in work in Oracle, we can see with an example. This is an example shown on a website. Let us test it. We got the string filtered where 123 is converted as 456. So each character in the second parameter was replaced with the character in the third parameter for the same position. Now, what happens if try to eliminate all the 1, 2, 3's? I don't want any numeric, so I want to make it null. Now, let us test. Okay, what happened? We get only a null. For strange reasons, if we put a null on the third parameter, everything becomes null. How can we handle this? The simple trick is we substitute one more character in each of the parameters. And run it now, you got the answer. Why? If the third parameter is null, for some unknown reasons, we get only the null output. So we mimic it by putting a character, a legal character, X, anything can do, A to Z or any other ASCII character. We put in the second parameters, we replace it with the third as well. So if there is an X, it will be replaced with the X. If it is not X, then it will output as it is. So we get the same result, the desired one. Now we use this technique to filter the junk characters in the variables. Here the first parameters are string with some junk characters we don't want. So these are the junk characters we want to avoid. And the third is just null. And so if we run as it is, we will get a null as we tested already. So what do? We put any character here, any ASCII, and then repeat it here in the third parameter. Now run it. We got the clean string here. So that's the techniques we use to do anywhere we want translate. But we can do more. Instead of writing translate very big string like that, SQL is going to be too cumbersome again. How can we handle this? We can create a use function like this. So you can use this function anywhere you want to filter the junk characters because it's it's going to be used in the procedure anyway. So let us compile. It is compiled. We can test it here. We got the same result here. So that way this function will be useful. You can call it in select statement, insert, update, any DML statements. It should be very simple. You don't have to remember all the junk characters, what we do or something. So this should be useful. But we have still one more issue. What if we have an additional character? We have to change the function and recompile and use it. So that should be a problem. How we can handle this? We should be able to add any other character we want to filter in addition to the standard filter values. How can you do it? We have to add one more character or series of characters here. And the translate class goes to a change like this. So we have changed this, and that's all we have to do. Now we can add any characters we want in addition to the filter in the string junk parameters. If we don't add any other parameters, it will be defaulted to null. So the function will be as it is. Okay, let us compile now. The function is altered. Okay, what will happen to this without any the additional parameter? It runs at is. Why it is runs at is? Because the third parameter's default value is null. So if we don't insert any value there, it will be defaulted to null. But if there is an additional character or additional filter, how will it work? Let us test. So now we have exclamation mark as a third parameter. So we have to filter all the extension character here. Now let us test. Now we got it filtered. We are able to add our own characters here. This is how we change the existing functions or create new function which will be more flexible as well as useful in any situations. Hope this helps. We will continue in the next lesson. Thank you very much.